go live immediately, which means I will have to... Yep, it makes it go live immediately, so I will have to do a... Why can't I do the share from in here? Why do I have to do it from outside? It's very awkward. It just says alerts. Okay, a little... Yeah, there's a frame rate drop slightly. Yeah, I have to do it from outside. So this one, so just a little bit of a slight non-starter before we do start. Okay, so one more share. And yeah, I guess we can start right after this. So hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Magic Arena Run. Today we are going to be drafting once again. We're gonna be pretty much doing Forgotten Realms drafts for quite a while. I don't know if they'll be coming up with a different draft format in the next month, but I'm pretty much assuming that we're gonna be doing quite a lot of Forgotten Realms for the time being. So without further ado, we're going to pretty much hop in right away. So last time we did blue red, though I think after some thinking and a little discussion with with a few other people that it's more like it was mostly red. So I don't think we're gonna get mono red again this time, so we're going to be doing a quick well, we can always stay open by taking Hand of Vecna. This kinda opens us to this kinda leaves us open to like white red equipment. So let's do a quick look. No real removal except plummet. The only other, we're passing like two white cards, two red cards. We're actually passing a good mix of everything. So taking the rare pretty much signals nothing. We're still very open. We don't have to be in the equipment decks for the most part. We can just be, just have some value. Give ourselves a hand. So we're gonna take the Hand of Vecna for now. I will note that we aren't exactly passing much of note here. So we pretty much have to be on the lookout for, well, we have to be on the lookout for good removal. So right now we have a Charmed Sleep, which is okay. So in terms of, let's check the comments first. Loathsome Troll just keeps coming back but dies to almost anything. Wandering Troubadour, free venture in green, but you have to be playing land, so that runs out. This is another Hama Pashar. Unfortunately, this is not the white card that is. As far as removal is concerned, we're pretty much into blue and black. Those are our choices here. Okay. Destroy target creature and opponent. It's flying flash, but it's 4 mana, so we have to kind of set up combat for this to be worth it as removal. But otherwise, we still have a body. It's probably better than Charmed Sleep, in my opinion, so I'm actually going to go with that. Because worst case scenario, it's a 2-1 flyer with flash. So we have to be on the lookout, like, right? It's too early to say that black is open, but we do have quite a few good choices in black here. Shambling Ghast, always good early, but not so great late. If it, Zombie Ogre, kind of want creatures to die. You find some prisoners. Yeah, I kind of want to find a pair of goblins rather than that. There is a Dawnbringer Cleric, which is a good, which is good against enchantments. Nothing really exciting here. Also, Baleful Beholder, it's a one-shot 6/5, but we're not quite there yet. So I'm actually quite concerned. We don't have anything really good to pick here. I could just take Soul Knife's Spy. We can go into blue-black, try to get some evasion in the way. It's worth a shot. Well, we'll consider... Okay, so now we have some real options here. So, Rust Monster, but we don't have artifacts. Ginny Windseer is a pretty good one. Precipitous Drop is also pretty good as well. It looks like the equipment deck is slightly open. Die rolling is kind of fine. If I'm going to take a card, it's most like... I kind of want to take the Precipitous Drop. Yeah, it's pretty much between Windseer and Drop right now. Like Windseer is fine, but Drop is actual removal. We probably should be prioritizing removal ahead. So I'm gonna actually take the Precipitous Drop here. So speaking of removal, there's a Goblin Javelineer. There's a Fate's Reversal, which is a good way to get stuff back. There's a Horde Robber, which is quite decent. Hard. Okay. Hey Tim, nice to hear from you. I'm gonna do a quick check on your message. Do I have a sense? Right now, it's not that easy to find a sense. I've only had one draft experience. As I mentioned a while ago, red is a very good one. But right now, I don't think red is quite open, so I'm actually going to kind of pass on it. I heard that black-red treasure is really good, though, but you kind of need some help setting that up. I'm kind of going into blue-black right now, but we're going to be kind of reliant on evasion, which we currently don't have. Alternately, we're not getting the really good red cards. Listen, we've only, aside from Precipitous Drop, we haven't gotten any removal. I could just take the Leather Armor. This one, it's between Leather Armor and Spare Dagger, but Spare Dagger is a one-shot. I think I would rather have the Leather Armor in this case. We're currently like locked in on black at least. Okay, we finally got some removal in Eyes of the Beholder. There's an Improvised Weaponry, which is fine. Is it too late for me to jump a little bit into red? Because Eyes of the Beholder is just really expensive. It's not a Grim Bounty. There's a Come to a River, which might be fine as well. I'm actually going to pass on the ice. I'm going to take the river for now. Yeah, looking into Dimir Unblockable. Yeah, I have to take one of these guys, though. We need to have at least something that's big and that's not easy to kill. I would love to take check for traps, though. But that's going to be a pass for now. Hey, we got Demogorgon's Clutches, which is actually a lot. Remember in the days when this used to be just Mind Rot? This one's a lot better now. Well, that said, do I want this or do I want to just take a Vampire Spawn? It buys us quite a bit of time. Well, this one actually buys us by a bit of time too, especially if we cast in the right time. I'm gonna take a gamble and take this one for now. Might not be such a good plan. There's another Frost Giant. I don't want a second one though. I might have to just take the Mimic, which is really bad, but it's still a one shot. It's still mana. I'll take the Baleful Beholder. Yeah. So right now, as far as blue, is there any good red options here? Not really. I might just end up taking. Yeah, let's take the Price of Loyalty. Kick in the door. I'll take. Okay. So these are some of the not so great red cards. Okay, so we're gonna cut those. Blue is not so locked in. Shattering Skeletons. I'd like to do some venture, but it's there's a Werewolf Pack Leader which is gonna be so solid in Constructed. I could use one of those. Because let's see, what are our other real options here? There's a Deadly Dispute, but we only have like how many creatures? 5? I might want to take a Clattering Skeletons just to supplement this. Yeah. Who are we passing to? You're getting something really good. Caesar 133. I hope you enjoyed the Werewolf Pack Leader. It's very sad. I kind of want to take it for myself, but no. Hey, I'll take a Mind Flayer instead. So we're definitely taking the Mind Flayer here. Looks like red this time. So it looks like whoever was on Caesar and before Caesar in pack 1, they've been cutting red really hard. So now they're gonna get somewhat rewarded with me passing the Faraday's Fireball at this point to them. We kind of want at least the Bardic to come back. Maybe the Sepulchre Ghoul is fine too. Also, we need to. Okay. Not... Yeah, why is my taskbar up here? Hold on. Cascade windows. No, don't. That's not cascade windows. There used to be a button for hiding taskbar. Anyway. Oh, hey, we'll take also Yuan-Ti Malison as well. Again, it looks like we're not only not getting cut off in just blue, we're also getting cut off in black removal. So, looks like everyone's first picking Grim Bounty, which is a shame, but it's kind of correct actually. So we might have to rely on blue for removal. So we have to try to get as much card advantage that way. Yeah, it's a bit of a concern there. It looks like the lanes I want to get into are, yeah, it looks like everyone is drafting those really hard. Like, it makes sense. This is a core set. You really want to draft removal as hard as you can. Which means you hear something on watch, that's gonna get cut. Grim Bounty, that's gonna get cut. There's a Ray of Enfeeblement, which... Well, there's another Precipitous Drop. This is good against white, but I think we need to play more consistent. We have to take the Precipitous Drop at this point. We're kind of hoping for you come to a river to come back. Air Cult Elemental is kind of expensive for where we are right now. Maybe the Iron Golem is fine, but we're gonna have to take as many drops as we can. Also, we have to... Okay, there's another Horde Robber, but we probably need to start prioritizing that river right now. I would love to take this one as another creature, but I think this might come back. Yeah, we are passing quite a bit here. Also, it looks like our friend is might have either timed out or is really making decisions hard. So, anyone want to make a wish? No. We did have one leather armor. I don't think I want another one. I might want another soul knife spy though. There is also an argument for taking Mordenkainen's polymorph just to nuke one of their removal spells. This is probably gonna come back though. It's not the best thing there is. Also, curve sanity check 5-6 2. Based on that, we still want Vampire Spawn for now. Oh, they pass a Ginny Windseer. We will definitely take that. There's also Scion of Stygia. What does this do? ETB tap. ETB tap and doesn't untap. This is actually very good, especially at Flash. I'm definitely taking Scion for now. Sorry, Ginny. Also, Ginny costing 4 is a bit of an issue. I don't think I want a short... Well, I could use one more 4-drop. Maybe... Yeah, because it's also something that's just going to keep venturing at least. You can take a Sepulchre Ghoul right now. Yeah, sure, we'll take that. So, based on what we've gotten... I could play Control with another Demon Gorgon's Clutches. I can also play it safe with... yeah, we'll take the Polymorph. Hey, we're getting the rivers back to back. We can also I think I'll take a Shocking Grasp for now. Yeah, because we could use some card draw. Horde Robber came back, so we filled, and then the Leather Armor came back, so we pretty much filled out our deck, but we're not so happy with what we have. Okay. When it enters the battlefield, choose target instant or sorcery card in your graveyard. Either put it on top or return it to hand. Ugh. Let's double check. Herald of Hadar. It's a wait. This is a control card. Now I could just take the Forsworn Paladin because this is I could just use a rare. I can probably just get this one back. Let's just fill out our rare quota, but I'm probably not concerned about that. I do want to cut the Mimic though. And we probably should also start cutting some of the questionable cards right now. Like the Baleful Beholder is interesting, but I don't think I want to run that. Definitely not running Dungeon Descent. There's another Scion, which I probably want to take here. Fate's Reversal's okay. Feign Death is actually very good as a pseudo combat trick. But I think I need more creatures at this point. Yeah, we'll take another Scion for now. So yeah, taking a look. Hey, we got Krydle. Oh, we got Drizzt also as a rare. And a Precipitous Drop. And a Yuan-Ti Fangblade. Okay, what do I do? So Krydle is good at making creatures unblockable. He has his own ability, which is fine. It's also another 2-drop. I probably just want to take another Precipitous Drop though, just get more removal because we're so short on removal. Yeah, we'll take another one. As in, like, we only have legitimately 3 real pieces of removal right now. It's not fun. There's a War Claw. Okay, whenever you complete the dungeon. Now, there is a dungeon that's 4 steps. If a creature died this turn, venture into a dungeon. That's also it. It's fine. Sorry, at this point, I'm going to start rare drafting a little bit. Not the best choice. Hey! Skullport Merchant, very good. Another Herald of Hadar. I probably should take the Skullport Merchant because it's a way to draw cards. Kind of very good at this point. Sepulchred Ghoul is gonna come out. Got a treasure chest. Why not? I guess we can cut the leather armor. We're not exactly an equipment deck, so we... And having Ward 1 is a little bit... it's fine. Silver Raven, Iron Golem... Iron Golem's probably the pick here. I'm gonna have to make some adjustments here, like the Demon Gorgon's Clutch is probably gonna pass. I guess I will take the Ray of Enfeeblement because it is actually still decent. It gives us more removal at this rate, so not as much removal as last time, but it's still fine. Another Come to a River. Contact Other Plane as a way to draw cards. Do we need that much card draw? Actually, I'm gonna just take another river. Not too sure about that one though, to be honest. We kind of want some card draw because of Vecna, but we don't want too much of it. Okay, these are all... I don't want another polymorph. I can probably just take an uncommon just to fill out my... Yeah, just take an uncommon to fill it out. Sudden Insight. This one... It's mana value, not mana cost, but I might as well take it anyway. We're not filling out anything. Hey, we got the Herald back. I have to decide between Herald and Zombie. I'm probably going to take the Herald here because we can just keep rolling. And one Deadly Dispute. So, kind of filled out our deck somewhat. Am I happy with this? No, I really would have wanted at least one Grim Bounty. But, can't come... So, what are the cards that... So 17 and 9, we can afford to cut 2 to 3 creatures. So I'm still gonna keep the Frost Giant. Shortcut Seeker, Combat Damage Venture. Okay. We have 11 trees, so we can cut about one of them at least. Probably the Vampire Spawn. Though that does give... It is a way to get some extra life back, but... Also, for Sworn Paladin, Menace Pay Life... It's a way to ramp up to some of our higher up cards. I probably want to cut the Shocking Grasp for now. It draws us a card, but that's about it. Soul Knife Spy is fine. Skullport Merchant's fine. Hand of Vecna could use some help. I guess I can cut one creature, but I kind of want to keep the Iron Golem. Probably just... We do cut the Shortcut Seeker, I guess. We don't... It's either that... Definitely still want to keep the Herald because this one is our final win con. Rhyme Shield Frost Giant is fine-ish. Maybe we do cut the Iron Golem. So this one is an initial shot. I don't know how great this is. So kind of wish me the best of luck here. I don't know how great this is gonna pan out, but we'll see how well things are gonna come across here. Yeah, also I'm not too sure how the quality of the stream is looking like right now. It does look really, but we're gonna go get our initial games right here. So we did get rewarded with some removal in the end, but we could have used more help there. And we start out with, you know what, I'll keep this. We got a turn 2 Malison. We got a turn 2 Malison, turn 3 Scion, which we can sneak. Also, this guy can't be blocked anyway. So we're pretty much just trying to protect from removal. And we do get to... We probably get first hit unless our opponent has removal of some sort. So far it's white. We did get our black card. So let's see if our opponent... Dwarfo Champion. Okay. So we're gonna get our first venture. We'll definitely keep the Scion up top. Do I want to just drop this guy? Because we do have a come to a river, so... Let's see, our opponent plays an equipment. You know what, let's play the treasure chest out right now. Our opponent could also have like a Minimus containment that's... Nope, just Hand of Vecna. He can pay 4 life to equip it right now. That's a big eater. So we'll take the hit. And... So let's create a 1/1 Red Goblin token. So let's see how our opponent plays it. Plays a land, plays Shortcut Seeker. So we're gonna tap 10, so we get it doesn't untap next turn. That's fine. It gets a boost, but it's locked down. I guess we're gonna just slightly tempo out our opponent a bit. And another one. Hold on. I think we can nuke our opponent this way. Because our opponent's somewhat locked down. Let's say they drop another creature. We can... Okay, they're gonna drop one creature. Let's see, do they drop a second creature? They kind of have to. Celestial Unicorn. So we got that. So Sign of Stygia. Give us a good roll. 17, that's a lockdown. So our opponent, yes, that's an auto concede. Though they were not far from dying yet. In fact, I was gonna have to swing with everything, but you know what? We managed to get there. We just kind of locked out our opponent that way. So it's basically we out-tempoed our opponent. That's another way to do it, especially if people are dropping like 1:1. Let's see if we can keep up with that, because the caveat of that kind of play is you have to be sure to win with the tempo. Because if your opponent manages to take tempo back, you're going to lose. So we kind of got the correct sequence there. Also helped that our opponent was... Well, two things helped actually. One, our opponent took a big hit with Hand of Vecna. Tim Sobcat. Hey, thank you for liking the stream actually. Yeah. Also, I'm just gonna basically try out as many different archetypes as I can. So this one, not such a great opening. We can buy some tempo, but I probably don't want to come to a river that early. I could drop something early. So the problem here also is, Lightfoot Rogue. When it attacks, gonna drop the Horde Robber. We're probably never gonna block this guy. Our opponent can just tie up the Horde Robber, spend the mana that way. I can also just block this, which is probably fine. If our opponent has a combat trick, I want them to use it right now. You want the Fang Blade. Okay. Let's get our venture down. We kind of need some extra help here, so we're definitely gonna go. We're definitely gonna go quick Handle Haver. We're gonna Handle Haver as much as possible. Opponent giving us the Angry Strumming, so we're going to respond with the Evil Beholder. So we're gonna see if our opponent does anything, but okay, looks like our opponent is okay. Gonna just lock down the Ogre. Our opponent's probably gonna swing. We'll just take the hit. Ooh, we could use that boost up there. Also, I have to keep tabbing in and out once in a while to make sure. Might as well just hit. I do have double river at this point. I still want to play the Soul Knife Spy, but that's gonna have to wait a bit. If our opponent just spends the time tying up our Scion, I'm perfectly fine with it. Demogorgon's Clutches. Ugh. So, we're going to resolve that. We're going to discard... probably these two. Mills out a few cards. We'll take our beats for now. Opponent plays out a land, but it's Cave of the Frost Dragon. Wow, losing that land drop is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. I probably will just play the Soul Knife Spy for now. I'm gonna force our opponent to tie up our creature. But yeah, missing that mana, so... And Demogorgon's Clutches was good against us there because we had a full grip. Dawnbringer Cleric. They can still activate the rope. So let's see. Taking 7. If a creature died this turn, they get a free venture. I'm probably gonna just chump block right now. We have to give them the free venture. I don't like this. Technically, they could also just venture with this one right now as well, so they're gonna get double venture. Well, they pass at sorcery speed, so they're probably... So my hope is to hit one more mana to hit either of these two guys. There, that's fine. Hold on, this one, control target creature for as long as Mind Flayer. So I'm gonna have to play the Frost Giant first. Can swing with the Soul Knife Spy. Yeah, it's too late to tie it down. Opponent is gonna chump block, which gives them another free... Oh, it's only their end step, so... Tie it down, sure. They could have tied it down before combat. Well, technically they can not tie that down. Well, they need one more mana. Minimus Containment. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will borrow their zombie ogre. Then I'm gonna wait for them to tap this down, go for the combat. Actually, oh, that's fine. Well, not too fine. I still have to block. Oh, it's non-land permanent. I can't bounce it. Wait, can I bounce this? No, it's still a land. I can't bounce it. Yeah, that was a good game. So I did not get the tempo I needed. So this is a case where it kind of fails, also because it is a creature land. That's kind of one of our weaknesses right now. So we are going to be weak to rares there. It is what it is. We'll just have to accept that. So knowing that though, we don't exactly have. Yeah, it's kind of like having it say non-land was really bad. I would have rather, if it had said creature, that was fine. There is an argument for having a polymorph now. And likewise, an argument for our own Demogorgon's Clutches. Wraith Enfeeblement would have killed that. I could say cut the Skullport Merchant for... Let's see, because we have 15 and 8. It is actually a good... There is a good argument for running Polymorph here. At least just one copy. But what do we cut for that? Probably a Horde Robber. Oh, wait, no, not Horde Robber, sorry. Probably the Shortcut Seeker. Also, we need to do a sanity check on our mana. Well, surprisingly, it's still mostly asking for black, even though we have a lot of double blue. So, but we will keep the 9-8 split there. Not having Evolving Wilds hurts us a bit as well. That is I would have loved to have at least have an Evolving Wilds for that one. Ay. So I hope this is not a sense of things to come. At least it's a way to lock. But my suspicions are starting to be right that this is a rare format, or what I would call a Prince format, where the term originally came from limited resources. The terms used are Prince and Pauper. Like, what carries the draft? Is it rares or is it synergy? Like, and in this case, it's looking like it's a ton of rares. I'm definitely keeping this one. Like, turn 2 Horde Robber, turn 3 drop is fine. Lightfoot Rogue. Is this the same opponent? If I see the Crystal Dragon, that's a pro. So this one will always get Death Touch no matter what. I might just take the hit here this time. Let's see what our opponent has as a follow-up. No follow-up. Now... So we're gonna swing in with Horde Robber. We'll see what they have. We can flash the Scion if ever. They might have yet... Okay, no watch. So again, it's about it's about getting as much tempo advantage as possible here. I actually let that slip. I don't know why. Hey, Jericho. Zachary Fox also. Kamusta from Fiji. Hey, you're from Fiji? That's cool. I'm from the Philippines, so... But kamusta din? How are you? Hey, Jericho also. How are you? How's your evening? I'm gonna tap that one down, but I'm pretty sure our opponent has a follow-up effect. Doomstalker. Okay, that's good enough for me. 6, just a cheap tap. That's kind of fine. So I can just drop the Frost Giant. Probably gonna just drop the Frost Giant right now. There's an argument for dropping Clattering Skeletons, but I'm actually gonna just swing with this. So as long as our opponent doesn't roll a 20, I'm fine with just... I'm chumping just with Scion. Basically, we're gonna try to protect this guy as much as possible. Also helps our opponent miss the drop. Yeah, oh, good. Trying to craft 2020. Oh, I'm taking my time there. I'm in no rush to do standard 2022. I am... What some people would say, I'm shamefully going through regular standard with... Well, it is an old version of Rogue, so it's not that big an issue. Hold on. When it enters the battlefield, search their library for enchantment, put it on top. So they're going for an enchantment. So our opponent can attack with this. Kind of hard to decide what to do. I definitely want to hold this guy back. Let's get a cheap venture for now. Herald, but we oh wait, we do have the mana. So I'm actually gonna just swing at Scion right for now. We're going to see if... Probably won't elicit a blood. Yeah. This is just a draft. So quick update. 1 win, 1 loss. And yeah, pretty much every Sunday it's draft day for me. I will draft something or another, or if there is no really good draft format, I might do something else limited. It's mostly draft. So at least I know that this is not going to get hit by Minimus Containment anytime soon. Precipitous Drop. No. Oh, it's only end of turn. So I should have just let it die. Oops. I mixed it up with the other card. So this one's gonna die. That was a waste. Yeah. So no Herald quite yet. I'm probably just gonna play the Clattering Skeletons for now. If I swing with this, it just gets blocked by these two. I can't swing with this one either, so we're gonna kind of wait a bit. Yeah, I goofed up on this one. I'm cutting this one back. It's not the same as the other cards. If this guy dies, I'm fine with it. If it becomes a treasure, I'm kind of fine with it. Okay, someone's trying to send a message. Okay, chump. We get another venture. So basically I'm holding the Horde Rod. So let's make a treasure token here. And we're gonna go for Herald. I'm trying to hold back the treasure chest for as long as possible, but I probably might end up having to do it next turn. Opponent is holding back too. So... Okay, if I swing with this guy now, it gets chump blocked. I'm actually fine with that. Then I might just end up running the Soul Knife Spy just to have something for our opponent to consider. I would love to not spend the treasure for this, but we'll see. Yeah, I switched the other card through Polymorph. Actually, no. I switched it with a card from Core 2020. Okay. Definitely hit the Pegasus first. I'm assuming our opponent has a pump effect. Rave Enfeeblement. Ward 3. So, yeah, that will kill it. That's kind of fine. You got it out of the way. So So just want a Soul Knife Spike. So we kind of goofed up on that one. We have to be careful of cheaper effects. Opponent's gonna start running us down with the Pegasus at this rate. We need to hit our own Precipitous Drop. We have... That said, I can offer to start swinging with this. Opponent probably just blocks with the Gloomstalk. Blocks with the Lightfoot. Okay, I'm fine with that. So the trick now is, can we... If our opponent can't remove this, we get one shot. Otherwise, next turn we just Dungeon Crawler. Okay, that's fine. Can't block that. Time to start activating. 10. Fine, we'll take that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm actually gonna just go for this. Please don't hit a 1. 10. I'm good with that. And we hit our hand. So, question. If I swing with this one, our opponent could have something unwatched. I'm actually gonna hold back. So we did hit our double Precipitous Drop, so we can nuke the Pegasus. We bought some time. That's kind of important right now. Hand of Vecna's probably not going to do much. Gelatinous Cube. Opponent can technically eat it. I might have to double drop just to get it back. My only saving grace is that it's 5 mana for our opponent to eat that. So let's venture. Each opponent loses 1 life, you gain 1 life. We'll do that. So my plan now is to just block with the Horde Robber and just flash in the Manticore. We will be taking a bit of a hit here. Hopefully our opponent does not hit the mana. If they hit the mana, we lose Herald anyway, but we can still nuke it. Yeah, but we are still kind of behind. That's usually the issue with the blue-black right now. You have to be leading in tempo. Playing our ally. Okay, that's fine. Come on, swing with everything. I know you want to. Holds back. Okay, clever girl. Come to a river. There's a kind of a trick here. Oh, and guess what? We completed our dungeon. Oh, I should have done it here. But you know what? That's fine. The flyer was a bigger threat anyway. So Hand of Vecna is very good early, but not so great at this point. Opponent is probably gonna... Let's see if our opponent spends mana on this. I want to see how he does it. If he spends mana on something else, I can nuke it. If he spends mana to... I might... Drider. Okay, he spends mana. Okay. Deals combat damage to a player, that's fine. But actually not too fine, we still have... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might need to hold that. I can also just run out the board with Malison. Yeah, I'm probably more likely to run out the board here. So Hand of Vecna is a no-go for now. So basically we managed to run out our board. Yeah, venture into mass nukes. Yeah, that one was actually... Well, if there's one thing I learned, you definitely want to do the fastest dungeon as much as possible. Tomb of Annihilation is painful, so it's a good thing so it's a good thing they always give us a cheap dungeon to start with. The white black ones definitely want to go for the other dungeon. What's Portable Hole? We lose Malison. Hold on, or do we? Nope. Baleful Beholder. Oh, that's a painful one. Each opponent sack. Nope. So Menace. So we're going to be taking a bit of damage here. We'll be forced to take 4. Yeah, Baleful Beholder. That's a problem. Yeah, it doesn't matter how you order it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably should just roll. See if we can survive. 11. That's kind of survivable. Depends. But we might still be in trouble here. Actually, technically losing at this point. I can kind of start chump blocking these, but I need an answer to Baleful Beholder. Hand of Vecna does not help us here. So, force the block. Do we have another removal? No, that's all our portable fools. Eight, so no life gain. So that's concerning. So we probably are going to lose this one. Come on, but let's see how long we can hold out. If our opponent okay, passes. Hold on. Because I can block this one to get rid of this once and for all. Then just block this one. Oh, wait. Then let's see. Does he have... Because I have to go for this. And thankfully, we have treasure. So... we actually... So, thank goodness for small abilities. Now, let's see. Manticore. Okay. So, we're still probably dead. We're probably gonna die to the mat. I take it back. No, I definitely don't... I might as well just play the Hand of Vecna now, but... it's not gonna do anything. Like, what can we equip it? 2 to equip. Opponent has a... Well, we've both drawn a significant amount of gas in both cases. Ooh, I shouldn't have played that land. So might as well just equip the Mind Flayer for no better reason. No attacks. End of turn. I probably should be... I probably also should... I forgot to start holding up cards. I forgot this is that kind of card. Paladin class. Buffs it up. What's the other effect? Whenever you attack... target attacking creature... So our opponent can actually give this double strike. So hold on, whenever you attack until end of turn. Okay, so probably should just swing with this guy. If our opponent finally has you have something on watch, I'm so going to tilt. Opponent, I'm surprised our opponent didn't just go all in and fill this up. It's as if they're holding something. Okay, they finally went for it. So, what's this? for each other attacking creature. So this has double strike, so might as well just chump block. I probably should chump block with Manticore so it's less of a liability. Okay. So we're really counting on this one. It's just spells cost 1 more to cast. That's not a problem. But we do have to cast it now. Natural 20. But we got there. We managed to hold out. Okay. So take a deep breath. That's a good one. That was a very good one. Yeah, so at least we're getting there. I might end up having to do a quick draft just to get to platinum this month. But actually no, I do have 1 more month. Anyway, so we got two wins, 1 loss. Could the deck is actually wait, cancel. Let's get out of that mess by I hope I didn't crash the game this way. Yeah, let's do 1 fix. Not so great, so we'll cut that one. A Baleful Beholder? We could use another top end? Or probably just an Iron Golem. Just another mid-end creature. We'll sub it like that for now, but yeah, definitely Mordenkainen. The Planeswalker is good. His spells slightly disappointing. It doesn't feel like something that would be cast in an actual game of D&D. Yeah, Den of the Bugbear. Yeah, I decided to take some liberties and rare draft. Also because I was not getting any Grim Bounties. I was not getting any of the good stuff. So also need to be careful because my taskbar is interfering up on top. Opponent has a Dwarful Champion. We're not gonna bounce that. We're gonna just we're just gonna Sign of Stygia our way out of this. Also, white-blue, it's kind of weird as some color mix. We'll just... Our opponent might have a counter. 15, good luck. Opponent has a Celestial Unicorn. We can enfeeble that, actually. I'm worried that our opponent might have something bigger. I'm gonna enfeeble it now before this gets worse. So technically what I could have done is I just played Soul Knife Spy. If they had a way to gain life, it just gets up to a 4-3. Ginny Windseer. Okay. Well, Grave Enfeeblement was not taking that down anyway. I could just bounce it, but I can wait till it's combat. Also, we're missing land drops, which is painful. It's a good reason to play Skullport Merchant, I suppose. But I'm actually gonna pass for now. Opponent now probably slightly paranoid. They might have a proper counter spell this time. Nope. Let's lock this guy down. Let's see if we can roll. Okay, good. Bare minimum. If our opponent swings with... Nope, not swinging. They probably have to play something. Moonblessed Cleric. They're probably gonna grab a Minimus Containment. I actually don't mind the Minimus Containment at this point. It gives me, Oh, Wizard class. Okay. So they're going for card draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We go down to 15. We end up with a creature that... Let me think about this. We're going on to 15. We end up with a 7/6. It asks for both of these guys to block it. I'm actually gonna just play the Soul Knife Spy for now. Because if I'm gonna equip something, it's probably gonna be this guy. This guy. Hold back because I kind of want to chump block these. I wouldn't be surprised if our opponent just go Wizard class, draw 2 cards. Yep. So basically somewhat control. So we did draw another land. So I'm actually gonna do this now. Let's see if they have the you come to a river. They have. Oh, because they could also have they could also have the trap card. It's probably you come to a river. Bounce it. Actually, what I want them to do is double block. Okay, I'll accept that. And why did our opponent block not block with this one instead? No, they probably have equipment, that's why. So can't equip with this. We'll end the turn. So we are missing mana drops. Spike Pit Trap, that's fine. Okay, we did hit our land. Beating down with this, so I have options. Well, we'll hold up the river. Play set, trying to build a pro goblin deck. I would love to build a goblin deck also. Actually, that's pretty much what mono red is looking like right now. So I'm actually gonna just. Opponent's probably gonna just swing with that. I'll take the hit for now. We'll see what our opponent's follow-up is. Or at the very least, I'm going to wait for end of turn before I bounce the Windseer. They definitely have to have something. I'll be surprised if all they do is just crack the Spike Trap. Soul Knife Spy. Okay, so they're not cracking the Spike Trap. Plus 2 Mace, so that explains it. So we will bounce. So first things first is we will attack. Maybe our opponent double blocks. Yes, they double block. That's what I want. So next up, Rhyme Shield Frost Giant. So our opponent's it's gonna take a while for our opponent to nuke this, and we can just equip here. So it's a race of sorts. Kind of hoping we hit another one of our other removal spells at least. Opponent scries 2. So we are racing at this point. So this is gonna hit for like 7. So not perfect. So this is a big hit. And we're going to just shrink the Windseer a little bit. And scry, gain 1 life. Each player loses 1 life. I'm gonna go for the dungeon there because we just need to gain extra life at this point. Opponent plays Dawnbringer Cleric, so that nukes the drop. Oh, they just gain life. Okay, that makes sense. They can crack it, but they can't target it. Is that how ward works? Hold on, let's recheck ward. Spell or ability? Okay. Ginny wins here, so they're gonna try to overwhelm us that way. Which is not so good because our... Yeah, we're dead unless we can answer one of these. Nope, we're not. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, we don't have enough blockers for this. Actually, we have no blockers for that at all. We have... Wait, hold on. Unfortunately, this is panic mode. I don't think we're gonna find anything good here. Yeah, that's good game. So not so great this time. Opponent having multiple Windseers. That's a very good one. We did not hit our removal spells on time. And yeah, that's the problem when you don't have Grim Bounties. Unfortunately, everyone's gonna be first picking those. So if we... Well, we never even saw one, so I don't think... So I think that one's kind of out of it for us. Let's see. Do we have any other outs for flyers? Unfortunately, during the draft, I could have taken a wins. I could have taken one, but I chose not to. I was still kind of flip-flopping between what to do. I guess we can add another Come to a River. And then probably do cut the Iron Golem. That's probably how it works. If we need to maintain tempo, we need to have as many of these tempo cards as possible. Also, another thing we could have done is probably play the hand of Vecna a lot earlier and just start swinging with the smaller guys instead of holding back. That way we could have pressured our opponent earlier. That's another mistake we probably made there. So, not the best place, but at least we're starting to... Well, we're starting to learn little more about ourselves. That's the most we can ask for, at least. Yeah, I definitely want to do a Goblin deck, but I am quite a ways away. Yeah, that was my first Den of the Bugbear. I might have a second one already. I do have one Hobgoblin Chieftain. I think I have at least 2 of the Battle Cry Goblins. Yeah, Hachiko also said hi. I'm sorry, didn't know. Please throw a like so it's easier for me to notice. I apologize. It's sometimes in the thick of things it's hard to notice stuff. I'll just say it's my fault and we'll go along with it. Once again. Well, we're not gonna come to a river that early. So we're gonna try to get some early hits here. Oh, we are gonna get some early hits at least. Also, we are kind of riding on our rares this time. So let's see. Soul Knife Spy. We're probably gonna just drop that. Alternately, I can Mind Flayer that, but I'm gonna wait for something better. It also allows us to hold up River mana. Yeah, sure. Also because I want to tech to 5 so I can hit Herald of Hadar. Actually, we have so many of our 5 drops to tech up to. We're kind of swimming in choice right now. So opponent's holding back. Might be stuck on mana. They could also have a counter spell, so I'm gonna play the Frost Giant first. No counter spell. Okay. Opponent finally hits their second blue. Let's see what they do drop. Playing our ally, Free Venture. It's only when it attacks, though. Maybe I can borrow it? And you can also just use Come to a River to protect it, so that's not too bad, actually. So far, our Horde Robbers are swimming in we're swimming in treasure mana right now. Let's see. Mind Flayer. Let's see what they target. Because I know the trick is to target the Mind Flayer. But we can whiff that. Now, if they have a second Mind Flayer, I'm going to call shenanigans. That's going to be annoying. They might have actual removal. Air Cult Elemental that bounce. They could bounce the planar ally instead. Okay. It does set them back a few turns. We hit our treasure chest. So our opponent can double. Actually, I am going to swing first. In fact, I'm going to swing with all three. I'm going to let them figure out how to do the math here. Okay. So I need to decide which one to nuke. Probably the Mind Flayer in case they have blinks. Okay, yeah, because some Mind Flayer is probably more annoying than blink. We get a free venture again. I guess we go treasure token this time. And we'll just crack one. We can also go Horde Robber, but I'm gonna wait a bit. So the plan now is probably just to crack this and hopefully not hit a 1. That's gonna be very how do you say this? Very unlucky. Our only good news is our opponent has been trying to play planar ally over and over again for the past few turns. That might change this time. The future plan is basically Herald of Hadar, start nuking their life total. But I might want to crack chest first. What's the 20 search your library for a card? Soul Life Spy. Okay. We have our own Soul Knife Spy, but we're going to crack the chest. (13) Gain 3 life, draw 3 cards. That's probably the best one I can ask for. Opponent says good game. I'm expecting them to double block the Rhyme Shield Frost Giant. Okay, opponent might have a combat trick. Rally maneuver. Okay, so one gets first strike, one gets... Okay. So this gets first strike, so we lose the Frost Giant. That's okay. And we have to let this hit. Then we have to play this. No, we're still not out of the woods quite yet. I probably should already start playing this. I'm concerned our opponent might have an answer for that. They have a full grip of cards. They've only been playing like one card after the other. Rally Maneuver is probably technically counts as a removal spell at this point. Considering white doesn't have that many, it makes sense. Opponent holding up 1 blue mana, but that does not signal anything unless... Arboreal Pegasus. I'm gonna have to let our opponent draw a card here. Sure. Did they find something? Another blue mana. Is that enough? So we're hitting our own mana drops. Dragon Turtle. Ooh. Okay, that just tapped both down. They get to untap this one. No, yeah, it takes a while, but they get to untap one first. So hold back. I'm gonna just play these guys out first. I do have... How many more rivers do I have? 2 more. Should be good. Now, taking control of the turtle's not so great. I am free to kind of swing with the clattering skeletons at this point, though. I might actually swing with both of these. Free venture. Yeah, we're gonna do this one. Each opponent. Probably gonna play the Horde Robber first. I don't want to play Herald quite yet. I'm okay with taking damage from the turtle, but I'm not okay with giving our opponent a free venture. Opponent is somewhat flooded. Although we're technically at pace. 5-8. Close. How do they have a second Mind Flayer? So it's a good thing we did not play Herald. So we lose the Manticore. So we're gonna have to tech up quickly. $15, that's a lot. Opponent probably holds... If they swing with the Dragon Turtle, I'm actually happy with that. Yeah, unbelievable. Okay. Oh, please don't tell me they have a counter spell. No, seriously. 2 Mind Flayers? What the hey? So I now actually have to hold this guy back. So the plan is now just to keep rolling our way out of this. Spike Pit Trap. Oh gosh. Unbelievable. So we lose Herald. So we need to have another plan. We can... Okay, at least that was kind of a sour one. They're only going to swing with this one, but playing our ally is going to become a problem. Hold on, Mind Flayer is taking this one. Skullport Merchant. Opponent can kill... Okay, they didn't. So, kind of desperate at this point. What do we want to hit? A Precipitous Drop is actually good. It snipes their Mind Flayer. Yeah, that was all our 5 drops. Our opponent had answers for... But seriously, double Mind Flayer? Come to a river. Sure, that's fine. That's actually perfect for us. Ray of Enfeeblement. I'll take that. So next turn we get to do the Skullport Merchant thing again. Oh, come on. How? Okay, to all the people that we're passing to our friend here, you guys are horrible. But the only good news is that we do have a life buffer. Is this target creature? Do I want... I don't think I can wait for this one to grow. Yeah, now let's see our opponent have another river. So, Guilty. Okay, that's fine. We can Skullport Merchant to draw a card, I guess.
Take a moment.
So this one is tied to this one, so killing this... Well, we're definitely not swinging with Mind Flayer at this point. Charm Sleep. Okay, that just locks it. That locks everything down. So, Skullport Merchant. Crack. Feed the treasure again. Oh, come on. Well, we are gonna draw Vecna eventually. Our opponent's about to grow this one too, though. That said, we do have the... Also have to probably right-click carefully. Like, we can bounce our Mind Flayer back if our opponent ever gets...
I shall not.
Opponent concedes! Okay, that was very fast. Very surprising, too. I did not expect to win that one. Yeah, 2 Mind Flayers. Where's the... Wait, 2 Mind Flayers. Master of Flowers. I think those are their only rares. Well, what did we have? We had 1 Mind Flayer. We had 1... Yeah, that was very scary. But seriously, the people passing to this guy, well, they were feeding. It's basically feeding. Oh yeah, by the way, Pokemon Unite is coming out soon, so I guess I might actually give that a try. So yeah, we're probably gonna end up feeding under. Yeah, if the draft were a MOBA, we would all be reporting the people passing to that guy. That was, well. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. It's also possible that those were all his pack 1, pack 2, pack 3. Benefit of the doubt? Probably not. I'm pretty sure the Master of Flowers was a godsend for our opponent there. This one is very slow, but we do get the treasure chest. I'm gonna keep it. Anyway, we got 3 wins. I still want 1 more, but I'm actually okay with this. Hey, wake up. Oh wait, the dragon doesn't wake up until our opponent finishes their mulligans. That's cute. I didn't expect that small detail. Yeah, where's the justice? 2 Mind Flayers. Well, we survived that one. Actually, I would rather say our opponent prematurely conceded. Why this pop Paladin class? That's gonna... So Sign of Stygia is not so great here at this point. I might have to just roll Treasure Chest, since I can't cast this anyway. That's a... Ooh, 12 watts. So we can buy some time. We'll definitely go for the Treasure Chest. The red scares me a bit. But let's give our opponent the target if they have artifact removal. Also, our opponent doesn't know that we don't have the 4th mana. Hulking Bugbear. Ugh, yes. So our opponent is into equipment. That's a concern. So we're gonna actually pass a bit. We're gonna see if our opponent does anything, like say pump level 2. Yeah, Mind Flayer only takes creatures, but I'm actually kind of fine with that. Opponent's deciding. I really hope they just actually pump the Paladin class, because that gives us an excuse to lock down the Bugbear, even if it's just for one turn. Hand of Vecna. Okay, we're gonna let him pay for the equip there. So we're gonna pay this now. We got our value from it. Got the double lock. Does our opponent still have gas? Okay, we did draw our mana though. Do I want to just take the Bugbear? Probably not. I am going to play Herald right now though, see if we can just have something big on the ground. Our opponent probably wants to play something else and just move the Hand of Vecna. Also, that probably means we need to be... Okay, they're just doing a quick pump. Plus 2 mace. I don't think they have enough creatures. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just gonna be a bit of a meanie here, or rather force our opponent to actually have other creatures aside from just this one. One big mistake you can make in the equipment deck is have too much equipment. Forcing our opponent to nuke the Mind Flayer is actually fine as well. Devoted Paladin. Sure. Opponent can't pay to re-equip either of those. Now, at the beginning of combat, your turn, equip creature. Oh, he actually just paid to re-equip it. Okay, fine. So you come to a river. 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's it. That's game. Tempo out the opponent. Yeah, good game. I probably should have just showed them my own hand. But that probably would have been too mean. Yeah, so we got that one. Any other player with those nut cards, you probably have no business winning that round. No, that let's give our opponent credit on that actually. With those nut cards, you probably have no business winning that round. If we're talking about the round with the double Mind Flayer, I don't know. I'm not familiar with our opponent there. I don't want to say prematurely, but yeah, I guess but yeah, you do raise a good point. Our opponent just conceded prematurely. Like the Master of Flowers was about to tick up. Our opponent still had the Dragon Turtle. I was literally fishing for gas. Okay, we're definitely keeping this one, but this is again, tempo is not such a great plan, especially if our opponent has a turn 1 drop. Goblin Javeliner. Takes a bit. At least Board Robber, it has big enough backside. Now this might be an equipment deck again. So far it's all red. This could also be mono red, which would be concerning. I'm also concerned that our opponent is still hovering over this one. Okay, Boots of Speed. So we take the 2. Now this one's still 1 damage no matter... Oh, triple River. I'm actually going to just play the Horde Robber, see if our opponent has a combat trick or whatnot. I might be forced to just bounce this on combat, I suppose. We'll see what else they have. They so far played triple red. Our opponent might have drafted mono red. In which case, this is probably our biggest, worst possible enemy. To draft mono red means you've drafted a lot of removal, which means Oh, Valor Singer. Okay, that's fine. I might as well block this one now because the one damage to blocking it is kind of meaningless at this point. Now I'm just gonna play the Soul Knife Spy. It's probably gonna die. I do need to draw cards because, well, I kind of want to cast this one. Opponent's really mono red. Wow. We're in trouble. Armory Veteran. As long as this equip has Menace. This one thankfully does not boost toughness, so let's see. We'll take 4. I probably trade with the Valor Singer. Yeah, I'm gonna trade with Valor Singer. As much as I want to draw cards, can I afford to take 6? I think I can afford to take 6 for now, actually. Then our opponent, yeah, I was concerned our opponent might have another 1-drop. I'm gonna swing with the Spy first, draw a card. I'll accept that. And because they're I'm still gonna go Cave Entrance here. And we can't play that. If our opponent just equips the Valor Singer, we're fine. It means they've run out of gas of some sort. We are still taking 4. Also double check if our opponents. So swing again. And now this is where the tempo comes in. I want to see our opponent actually boost this guy somehow. Okay, swing. Fight the current Singer. Opponent plays their 5th mana. Let's see if they have a bigger drop. Valor Singer again. I want to see them re-equip it again. It's usually the right time to re-equip now. Nope, the current's too deep. Also, we have to remember that there's another mode in case we need to do single damage. So, we're still gonna swing though. I might draw. We need to draw into something good. Grave Enfeeblement's actually fine. We'll play the Malison first. This gives us a wider spread. I'm pretty sure our opponent just plays Valor Singer again. Goblin Javelineer. Okay. He's equipped. Our opponent might actually play the Valor Singer, then equip the Boots of Speed onto Javelineer. Our opponent's so gonna be annoyed by this. Oh shoot, we bounced the wrong one. But that's fine. Now, we actually give our opponent options here. Let's see, we ventured the dungeon, create a 1/1 goblin token. Yeah, we're actually gonna just do this. We bounced the wrong card. Misclick. Oops. I have to be careful with that. Opponent finally has white mana, so we are probably in trouble. Ranger's Hawk. So I guess we're just swinging with Malison by themselves all the time. Our opponent can just equip up here, so we do have to rush our life, I guess. We only got like a few hits. Oh wait, we'll take 1 hit for now, but we can just drop the Hawk. I need to gain 1 life here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He can't block the Malison. He has to block one of the bigger ones. Or, because my concern is that our opponent could have a big creature in haste. Yeah, that's my concern. Now let's hope our Soul Knife Spy can come up with something good. Well, we have to empty our hand now since we need all the gas. Opponent is flooding. That would make sense. Well, +2 mace. Yeah, not enough creatures. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. If their plan is just to equip everything, yeah, we got this game. Actually, you know what? Yeah, might as well clear it out. At least show the weakness of that deck. So we actually got our. Yeah. We're still one loss away from losing this one. That is a concern. Wow, I didn't realize we've been over an hour on this already. Also, at this rate, I probably will have to do. Well, I can always do it next week. So the race to platinum is not that hard, at least. Getting out of diamond to mythic. Oh wait, 2 more wins. So yeah, that's how I considered. So 5 wins, but any loss would be our last. Let's see how well we do on this one. Again, many thanks to those joining in. Actually, there are some others that I really want to try out, like the green-white. I heard there's some good things about it, but the removal is always going to be the issue. We're definitely going to lead on Forsworn Paladin. Turn 1 Menace. Oh, opponent is playing green. So, really don't want to do turn 2 River. In fact, I might just make a Scaled Herbalist. I might just pay a life, make a token. Let's get out the Clattering Skeletons early. Our opponent could probably just drop this. You happen on a Glade. Oh no, this is ramp. Puts them in hand, so they could just tap to. Well, they can do this end of turn. So the trick now is we know our opponent's going to get a lot of big stuff. If our opponent swings, we'll take it. Our opponent's not going to swing. Yeah, they're just going to go for it immediately. So, yeah, like create the treasure token. Also remember that this guy's our friend's ability is to give something death touch, which is actually very relevant. I might actually okay, the reason for passing this one is if our opponent drops something really big right now, I'm just gonna borrow it. Like our opponent is signaling that they are having 6, 7. Okay, the big drops are 6s and 7s. Direwolf, that's a tree. That's I don't. So we have a Soul Knife Spy, but that won't kill it, so we probably should just play Clattering Skeletons. We're about to hit the 5 mana mark, and with 1 treasure to spare. Opponent plays an Owlbear, so they get the card draw already. I'm probably not gonna Mind Flayer that. I might still Mind Flayer it, actually. My concern is that because I'm... Okay, my concern is Black Dragon. That one casts -3/-3. That can kill the Mind Flayer. So at least we've given our opponents something to... Okay, show us... Okay, no, just Direwolf Prowler. If our opponent pumps it, Thieves' Tools. So that's actually a good combo with... Wait, nope. As long as his power is 3 or less, this is different. This becomes blockable. This is not the same as the usual ones. Deadly Dispute, sacks the treasure, draws cards. Okay, that's fine. I can see an... Okay. First things first, we're gonna drop this guy while it's hot. I don't want to... I'm gonna drop it like it's hot. I probably could have put it in the owlbear because... But you're gonna do a quick scroll. Yes. Come to the river, my friends. Now I also have to be careful if our opponent eventually draws into green removal. That will really hamper our tempo quite a bit. Death Priest of Miracle. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, you may pay 1. Make a skeleton token. Okay. Horde Robber. This does look like something worth stealing, I guess. Also note that if a creature is sufficiently big and... Okay, if you have a pump effect, go for it. I do have the... Our opponent's just giving it up just to get value from this. Do I dare say borrow the Death Priest at this point? First of all, make a backup treasure now since I already have a plan. Opponent concedes. They did not have a plan after this. Yeah, drop it. I missed that song. Death Priest is nasty. I've been in both and it's a drafts. Yeah. Well, if I can't have a Death Priest, I'll take it. I'll just borrow yours first. Not still a nice one drop. Yeah, actually I think the Forsworn Knight is more of a defensive card. It can be used offensively, but it's awfully weird. I think it's really more of a support knight, which, well, it's fine. That's how most paladins play out. Well, if they're not tanks, they're pretty much support. They're just there to drop buffs, detect evil, protection from evil, all that jazz. So this is gonna be our last game. Win or lose, we'll see. But I'm really surprised that we made it this far. After the first few losses, I was so concerned that oh dear, we're gonna drop this one. Early offense, late night utility. Yeah, that's it. That's the good stuff. Yeah, that's... I'll be honest, I'm still not over that game with the double Mind Flayer and the Grandmaster of Flowers. Okay, I'm over it now. We need to focus on this last game. So we have some mana issues, but again, we do have the Forsworn Paladin. So again, let's aggressively make mana. Please do not have a Ray of Enfeeblement. This is the only spell that's cheap enough to kill. Okay, good. It started green. Nope, cancel. We're not attacking because we need to make mana just in case. And we're not ready. This is interesting. No, we'll play it safe. We're gonna keep making mana. Basically, Forsworn Paladin is our Gilded Goose. It's a black goose. Doesn't that make it a black swan? One is gonna be forced to burn it eventually. Price weaponry. Now I have two choices. I can actually just bounce this and counter the whole thing. I think it's done enough already. We'll... Still missing. Well, lose one to gain, lose one to make one. But yeah, we might end up losing because of our greed in holding this. Well, we still have two cards we can play out, but it's still scary. Opponent hits Swarming Goblins, they cash out. We're definitely not bouncing that. They get 2 tokens. Yikes. Yeah, stuck on mana. That's... Oh man, it's really stuck on mana. Alternate plan. It's pretty much suicide at this point. I can't think of a better play. Like, what am I gonna do? Bounce the goblin just to have him recast? So we can Ray of Enfeeblement one goblin. We can even Ray of Enfeeblement Swarming Goblins. Problem is, our opponent's probably at... Yeah, we're so far behind at this point. Opponent's just gonna throw weaponry at our face. I think they might try to go for the kill on us. Hobgoblin. Oh, wow! Hold on. So, 2, 4. Not much of a choice. I could have actually just killed one of them, but... Yeah, we got really stuck on mana. That was a big deal. No point swinging here. But I do have... Wait, no. If I have to bounce something, it's probably still gonna be the Swarming Goblins. Like, I could have dropped to gain 1 life, but... Valor Singer. Yeah, unfortunately, we got duped by mana. And the bad news is we have to let our opponent recast that. Well, next turn. But you get the point. Yeah. The mana came very late. Sometimes it is what it is. We had the plan to make treasures, but I guess we could have survived if we sacked that, but well, sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles. Watch out for the pair of well, at that point it was way too late. We were not going to survive it either way. But we did very well, 6 and 3. I'm actually very happy with what we did there. Oh well, we can't get them all, but it's still a pretty respectable 6-3. And we did get one very exciting match, so I'm actually very happy with that. Let's claim our prize. Not bad for a draft token. That's it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications. Do like the page. Hey, Bag of Holding. You used to be a rare. On class. So far, everyone's been talking about either Ranger class or Barbarian class. Ranger class because it's genuinely good. Barbarian class because it's genuinely a meme. But it's also But I do appreciate that one. It's... Yeah, I would have loved to see the pair of goblins there. Yeah, true polymorph. Yeah, I would have loved that one. Well, at least we're learning about stuff little by little. I kind of want to try a different color matchup next time. We'll see if we can shy away from black. No, last time was blue red. This time was black blue. We'll see if we can get another. Ooh, nice! Hit an even death. There we go. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Yeah, live to draft another week. Well, now that I think of it, I think I've only cashed in for gems. The last time was last year. It was just like one $10 gem add-on. Then the one before that, I think there was a pack on promo, but that was about it. I think I've only like cashed in gems, put money in for gems like twice ever. So yeah, we just have to be very careful and be very stingy about what we buy in. That anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you Jericho Ilagan, thank you Tim Sopkak, thank you Hachiko. Sorry I didn't greet you earlier. Thank you Zachary Fox. Again, thanks for the greetings from Fiji. Again, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care, everyone.